What you guys, got another video here for you. This one is on a hardware review of the Gigabyte G1 Gaming GeForce GTX 970. This is the Windforce version, super overclocked, and as flex display. Now if you're looking at buying a 970, this one is right up there. It really is. It's very close to the 980, and it's a pretty awesome card. It really is. The only thing a lot of people are concerned about is the VRAM thing. I won't worry about it. I've been running this at 2560 by 1440, playing all your latest games like Far Cry 4, Shadow of Mordor on maxed out settings. I've had no crashing, stuttering, shuttering or anything like that happening on my games at all. Now on the back of the box here you can see you've got all your information here that you might want to see. If you want to see benchmarks on this, you can check out Jay's 2 cents. He shows you what VRAM issue is and stuff like that. I'm not going to be covering that in this video. I'm just going to let you know that everything is fine with it on my machine. So inside the box here, let's take a look. You've got G1 Gaming on the box. Let's get it out of the box and see. It comes very well packaged with really thick density foam there to protect it. So if you order this online, it's not going to get damaged in transit to you, so you can reassured there. And as you can see, it's got anti-static bag with the big graphics card in there. Now it is a very large card, so you want to make sure that it does fit in your case. Okay. Now you've also got a couple of cables, a user guide, and a driver CD. Another myth I keep seeing is they'll soon bring out a driver's update which will fix the issue. You can't do that because it's a hardware issue, if there is an issue, that is. So you can see there also we've got a quick guide, user guide. There's not much in this, just basically shows you how to put it in and put a couple of screws in there, a couple of ropey cables with no braid on there. You'd think for the money they'd give you a couple of decent cables. I've never used these in my personal opinion, but they're in there just in case you've got to use them. So there we have the card. It's got a maximum resolution of 4096 by 2160. It's got this brushed aluminium look, or aluminum look if you're in the States, and you can see it's got a really funky design on this one. We'll pull that sticker off in a second, but the fan design on this is pretty awesome. They've got a really unique design on the fans which reduce turbulence and noise without compromising the airflow here. And there's a lot of design that goes into these fans nowadays, but these fans are really exceptional, and they have to be because there's no exhaust fan on this one. Now the Windforce logo, as you can see here, will actually light up blue. Maybe it would have been nice to see some RGB software driven sort of software that drives the color scheme here, that changes the color. That would have been a nice feature. But you can see the power connectors here. You've got an 8-pin and a 6-pin. Requires a 550 watt, a decent power supply, I would say. You've got a nice little design here which helps dissipate heat, which is like the fins here, as you can see. And the PCB board ends here where my finger is pointing. So there's a big, good 2.5 inches on the end there, roughly. With a metal cage round there, as you can see here. The length of the card is 312 by 129 by 43 millimeters. So you're going to need a pretty big case here, and the copper pipes go right away through, and they're directly onto the GPU there, which improves heat dissipation, which is pretty good. As you can see the design here, this all lights up blue. And as you can see, the copper pipes run right the way through the card and have direct contact to the GPU. Now also the base clock speed of this is 1.05 gigahertz. Maximum boost speed is 1.178 gigahertz. And as you can see, you've got your SLI fins there, your connectors. But I'm going to pull this off here just so you can see the actual card in all its glory. It's a really decent looking card. Gigabyte have pulled out all the stops on this one for the design. I do like it, as you can see. Pretty nice. And your 3 big fans there. It's got some weight to it, but as I said, you'd think there'd be some sort of card lag here with the weight of this card, but it's not. It fits in the case just well and sits up, and it doesn't drop at all. So I'm pretty impressed there. As you can see, you've got all your connectors here. You've got your DVI and a DVI-D, and some 3 display ports with a HDMI display port. No exhaust fan here, as you can see, so that heat will be going into the case there, so bear that in mind when you're buying this. But again, as I said, this has got the card has 4 gigabytes of RAM, GDDR5 RAM, running at 7 gigahertz on the 256-bit bus. There's your slot there, which is PCI Express 3.0 compatible there. as you can see, it does look really nice, honestly. If you've not got this card, then go out and buy it. As you can see, the back panel here comes, or back plate does come with this card, and they've not even stopped there. They've really done a lovely design on the back plate, in my opinion, and I can't wait to put some benchmarks on this card for you in a future video, hopefully at 2560 by 1440, which will be nice, and I think will help people decide on whether to buy this card or not. And I can tell you it does perform very, very well, and I've benchmarked it myself and I know what the scores are already. So that is basically the GeForce 970 G1 gaming card there. Let me just show you what it looks like with all the specs here up on the screen, so you can see. You can pause that so you can see it, and this is what it looks like with the card all taken apart, so you can see those copper pipes running right through onto the GPU there. Now, if you can't wait for any benchmarks from me, you can always check out Jay's 2 Cents YouTube channel. The link is on the screen right now. You can go to that channel and check out his benchmarks on this graphics card already. Does a pretty good job on it. Now, you can see the NZXT H440 case here. This is it inside there. It just about fits inside here. And as you can see, it's a pretty snug fit, but it does fit. So get your measurements right before you order this card. Okay, and this is the NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 970. I hope you enjoyed the video review. I will be doing some benchmarks in the future for this card, and I'll be doing it at 2560 by 1440. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. If you enjoy these videos, guys, then hit the thumbs up button and also hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up to date when I upload new videos. So thanks again for watching, guys. Bye for now.